Hey, 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 Wasp UK, sting! Well, here we go. This is probably, I think, the 7th video I've made in a series of videos of games that were made back in the day and how they play today. And this one was just a little gem that I wasn't expecting to find. It wasn't one that I'd listed, and you saw it just then. Forza Motorsport 6 Apex came out after Forza Motorsport 6. Around about 2016, I believe, was the date this game came out. And it's just one that I wasn't aware of. I hadn't contemplated it, and I just happened to find it when I was doing a little bit of research the other night. And I thought, hey, let's give this a go. It's free. Microsoft are giving it away free, along with Xbox. The whole thing where it's all grouped now on PCs. And so I downloaded it, and I am so, happily surprised on how good it is. It's a mixture of race room, P cars, and that sort of, it's just that sort of game. It's a sim, but it's an arcadey sim, but it's still very realistic in respects of the weather and the graphics and the way it drives and the sounds. It's all good, but it's also very playable and fun, which is that arcadey aspect, which I actually really like. It's a really good combination of many games, I must say. Typical Microsoft job on the graphics, as you can see here. Very lush. In game, there are a few little things that probably aren't up to today's standards of the top games, with the gravel and bits of rubber and the tarmac and all that sort of thing. They can look a little bit flat. There's, like, in the weathered section with the rain, the mist coming off of the cars is a bit hasn't got that ambient occlusion to it where you can sort of see through it. It's a bit white looking, but overall rain effects are fantastic, and the way it grips on the track when you go through a puddle, you can really feel it. And I'm getting that sort of feedback on a controller. I can't imagine what it's like on a steering wheel. So having said that, it's a proper little gem, and I just thought it really deserves, a little bit of a play for you guys to see. We're all ready to crack off here. It's at Brands Hatch in the wet, so I wanted to show you the wet detail you get in this game. Controller I didn't have to mess with, being Xbox and Microsoft. It just pings straight in. Feels really good. Didn't have to make any adjustments or anything. Yeah, just a really nice now. Look at these graphics and the rain effect and everything. It's just lovely eye candy intros and bits and pieces. The menus are very intuitive, simple to follow. I'm not going to go into any details to those because the game's been around a while. We're just going to go straight into it because I just want you to see, for a free game, what you get. The only sad part about this is that there's an absolute crap load of downloads, but they don't support it anymore. I can't find it anywhere. If anyone could, suggest or tell us where there is a safe place to download the tons of free download content that's available for this on a decent and safe site, then let me know. Please do contact me, as I'm sure there's many other people out there that would like to know. In-car view with the rain effects is just and there is some good damage model on this as well, which you will see shortly. I've taken that guy's rear light out, as you can see. Very realistic. Oh, another one spun out there, look. Go around him. Two blocking the lane here. Try and get between them. Oh, a little bit of a nudge there. Show you another view. Oh, big slide on it then. Oh, I'm keeping it. Oh, just about kept it there. I mean, that was Proper bit of slide, loved it. Loads of rumble through the gamepad to give me the sensation of sliding. Very, very good. Oh, gave him another knock. Sure, if these were real people, they'd be screaming at me down the comms. But you're going to get a little bit of contact when you're playing the game on the AI, because they do tend to break a bit early in some places, or a bit too long. There we go, get between those two. I mean, there he's very slow. Wasn't expecting that. Little nudge up the bum. Let me through. Look at the weather effects. Trackside goodies. The crowds, the buildings, the lighting, the mist, all very, very nice for a game of its age. And when you go through the puddles, you can really feel it aquaplaning. You get the feedback through the controller. Beautiful graphics inside the car with the wipers and the rain running up the screen, all very realistic. I must say, Microsoft do some really nice eye candy in all their games, to be honest. I say Microsoft, but the developers that make the stuff for Microsoft, obviously. The last few years they really have picked up their game as a whole, as game suppliers, along with Xbox. And I think the integration of Xbox crossplay has certainly helped to some extent with the PC market in just giving us a slightly wider range of choice. So, for all those who are watching this video right now, give me your comments, let me know what you think of the game. Will my video come to that? Is this something that you've played before? And like I say, anyone out there who can tell us where we can get the download content from, it would be greatly appreciated, because there's just so much of it, and it could expand this into a really fun game. And is there a live and current multiplayer population for this game? I haven't tried multiplayer, but I presume it being free, that there must be people out there who are using it for that. Oh, I've got a bit of a slide on there, which was nice. It does have a video replay section. You can save the videos and you can look at them through all different types of cameras, etc., like every other game. And I have to say the replays are exceptionally good as well from what I've seen, which I might show you a short clips of at the end. It has a damage model, so you can get damage on these, and it will affect suspension and gearboxes and axles and all that sort of stuff, tyres. All of it can be broken and does affect the way the car handles when it does get broken. I might show you some of that in a second. I might purposely hit a wall so you can see the damage model. Let's have a little crack into this wall here. Boom. There you go. A little bit of light damage there. Got a little bit of a rumble, nothing massive, just do a hard hit. There you go, front end damage, drive line, all that sort of thing, just to give you an idea of what was going on there and how that works. I can feel a slight vibration now coming through the gamepad, so obviously and it is steering to the right more than it was before. So that's quite realistic and nice to have. I do like to have a realistic damage model on that you can experience like you would in a real car if you were racing, you know. The occasional damage or breakages that let you down, all adds to the realism. You have a car that's bulletproof all the time, just not real. So there you go. Back to the old menu there, and as you can see, even on the menu in the screenshot there, it shows you the damage that I've incurred whilst racing. So there's some really nice touches there. It is arcadey, but also very sim-like in many ways. I'm loving the graphics, and I'm loving the fact that it's free, and I don't know how I managed to miss it. Have a quick look at the replay. As you can see in the menu there, you've got different camera views. You can pick up which car you want, all sorts of things, take photos, but we'll leave it as it is for the minute. There's some nice reflections, waving the flag in the background, you know, there's a bit of movement in the crowd, which makes it realistic. You've got birds in the sky. The trees aren't bad, they're not super sort of intense. Car modelling is nice. The water, as I explained earlier, as I was talking earlier at the beginning of the video, the off spray, some of it is nice and sort of misty looking, and then you get the thicker stuff there. It isn't 100% realistic, but I understand what they were going for. You do get that sort of condensed water that looks a little bit whitish, but that, unfortunately, they haven't got the white right there. Look at the slide there. In way too fast. Nice bit of dirt spraying off, you know, that wasn't too bad. Although the grass on the left and the curbs look very flat. The old bitmap texturing would be nice, but 2016 game, what can you expect? Very playable, very pretty, and very free. So there you go. That is Forza Motorsport 6 Apex, free to download from Microsoft, free to play, and just a very nice game. A little gem there. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do make comments, please subscribe and tell your friends, get other people to subscribe. I'm trying to boost my channel, which will allow me to endeavour more or make more videos, etc. I did try and speak to Rensport, or I did speak to Rensport about their new race game to see if I could get a key, but they very graciously and politely declined to give me a key and said in time, if I'd registered, I'll probably get one. So I won't be bringing a review video on that game anytime soon, but if you look it up online, I'm sure there's lots of people that have done it. Whether they'll give you a fair review of it or not, I don't know. When I do finally get a key and get to play it, I will give you my honest opinion on the game, which is probably the newest game out there at the moment, and that's called Rensport, so look that up. Again, thank you very much for watching my video and being with me, Wasp UK, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you very much.